Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to sit and listen or watch this video. So, welcome back. If you are a returning subscriber, if you're a new subscriber, welcome. My name is Kamoy, and we're doing the wonderful sign of Capricorns today. We're doing your monthly, okay? We're going to be talking to the oracles today. So, we're going to pull the oracle cards, and then we're going to gain clarification and what you need to know for the next 4 weeks, okay? Now, keep in mind that energy is fluid. So, if you're cross-watching, and I say this is Capricorn's energy, but it feels more like your energy, my lovely cross watcher, feel free to swap the energies where they need to be, honey, okay? Now remember that you are not to get stuck in any of this information. You are to master this information so you can rise above this and have the experiences that you really truly desire to experience, okay? Now, with that being said, okay, I think I said take a look in the description box if you need to find any information about me, the classes that I offer, as well, my love, as the specials of the month, all right? Not to mention, okay, lovelies, the full moon meditation is coming up on May 7th, so you guys may want to definitely make a donation for that because that's via a private link, okay? Now, we are thanking our angels, we're thanking our guides, we're thanking our ancestors, we're thanking our higher self, we're thanking the divine masculine and feminine energy. We are thanking all of the energy in the atmosphere that's here to guide, protect, encourage, motivate, inspire. Give us the strength, the courage to take action with boldness when it's time, okay? We're thanking our ancestors. We're even thanking the angles of light that is here to give us download and information as we move through all of this heavy energy at times, okay, honey? All right, give it to me. What do you want my wonderful Capricorns to know? All right, let me just tell you right now. I kind of feel like the overall energy that you guys may be going through for the month is spiritual strength. And the reason why I said that is because I did a pre-poll and spiritual strength popped up in your 3rd week, okay? Now, be mindful that spiritual strength is the number 9 card and it's all about completion, okay? So 1st week, we're dealing with spiritual strength, okay? And we're going to clarify that. What you got for the 2nd week, what you have for the 2nd week, what you want to know for the 2nd week. 2nd week, you may be tapping into some power. The number 8 represents beginnings, okay? So, yeah, you're stepping into some power. What you got going on by the 3rd week for my wonderful Capricorn? By the 3rd week, you are in an acceleration, okay? Accelerated movement, okay? You're in acceleration. That's also the number 8, so you got 888 popping up right here. Not 888, I'm sorry, 88. Y'all know I'm all about the sequence, okay? So that's master number 88 popping up. For some of you, if you've been seeing the sequence of 8s, okay, this could be your message, all right? Look at this. You got, listen. And then, ooh, woohoo, baby. Okay, 4th week in, you got number 18 called shadow. We're dealing with shadow work here. Number 18 represents 9. So you got 9 popping up here twice, double 9. Okay, so this is going to be a powerful month for Capricorns, all right? Let's make it clear and make it plain. Let's start by clarifying the 1st week, which is all about spiritual strength, okay? Let me know what's going on with Capricorns in the 1st week and what they're dealing with. Make it clean and make it plain and make it plain. All right, so in the 1st week, some of you may be tempted, okay? You may be tempted in the 1st week, okay? Now, temptation is popping up here, something that you may need to do. Now, once again, listen. This card right here equals the number 20. I'm sorry, 10. 9 plus 1 is 10, right? You still back down to creation. So why am I thinking 20? All right, let's see how that pops in. All right, 20. All right. All right. All right, so the 1st week in, this is a week of completion for you. Some of you are going to be going through what I want to say like it's a spiritual test or strengthening your spiritual muscles because you will be tempted. And I kind of feel like you will be tempted in all ways, maybe of reaction, always of thoughts, okay? However, as you're moving through that temptation, there is going to be a greater awareness coming in, my lovelies. You need to be mindful of this, okay? As this awareness comes in, it's kind of like the old self is going to be falling by the wayside and the new self is going to be popping in. A lot of people don't understand this, but we are now in the energy where you have solidified your timelines. So if you don't know who you are or what you want to do in this season or where you're going in this season, you will be told. And we talked about that in some past videos, okay? So this is going to be, you're going to be tempted, I guess, to kind of resort back to the old, okay? What they want you to be mindful of is to continue to operate in this page of rainbow energy. This is all about manifestation. This is all about growth and manifestation. So the page of earth energy, which deals with growth and manifestation, is asking you to make a comparison, because you do have the 5 of air popping up here, or the 5 of swords. This energy is all about conflict, maybe having to, I want to say, make a stance in whether or not you're going to be as strong as an oak tree or as flexible as a bamboo in the first week. I feel like you're going to be tempted to go back to old ways of trying to figure out how to handle and how to deal with things, right? For some of you, Yep, and I felt it. For some of you, patience is going to be key. Now, let me let y'all know something about patience, all right? This is what you don't want to do when you're operating with patience. This is what you want to do when you're practicing self-mastery. You need to understand that your words and your energy has a lot of power, okay? So don't go asking for patience. This is not how you do this shit, okay? You do not ask for patience. You be grateful for patience, because when you ask for patience, honey, that means that you're going to get some experiences that have to build up and strengthen your patience. So stop asking for patience. Start thanking the universe that you got some patience, okay? Because when you have patience, there's no need for you to gain any more experiences in that nature, right? Because you already have it. Unless you just want to keep accumulating shit that you have, right? You walk in that knowing that you have it. So situations that may have affected you in a way where you're operating with not so much patience, when you're dealing with a person or a particular thing, that then becomes a little easier for you as you're moving through this energy, okay? Some of you will have to operate in a little patience because you planted some seeds. And you may be tempted to go back and look at things differently. You may be tempted to go back and look at things differently. Okay. You need to be mindful, however, right? This first week is all about prosperity and beginnings. And if this is all about prosperity and beginnings in this first week, right? Pay attention to how the month is mapping out. Now, interestingly enough, right? If we're looking at the calendar in which we operate in, right, in the calendar system in which we operate in, this would be considered the 5th month. The number 5 represents change, okay? This would be a really good month for change, right? Because this is springtime. Things are coming into a bloom. But I do want to say a lot of things that's going on right now is solidifying your timeline, because some of you have literally put in some spiritual work. And you're going to find like this shit is going to be tempted in the first week. You're going to have to be patient. This first week is asking you to be a little bit patient. Maybe not just with other people, but also with yourself. Okay? All right. By the second week, when it comes to deal with power, you also have the alchemy card. All right? Alchemy deals with self-mastery. Some of you will have to fucking check yourself by the second week. And we've been talking about this. We've been talking about this because I've been talking about spiritual warfare, okay? You're going to have to operate in some power by the second week. You may really literally have to choose not to deal with certain situations, right? You may literally have to choose to not deal with certain situation or certain people by the second week, okay? You got the Lovers card popping up. This is Gemini energy. 2 of Cups energy. Some of you may have to use power when it comes. Wow. Yeah, some of you not even fucking with lower vibrational shit by the second week. Coming into the second week, whatever enlightenment that you gained over the past, I want to say 2 months, coming into the second week, you feel more empowered. Okay, you've literally been doing some alchemy work, that inner work, that work that you need to be doing when you are working on self. You've been doing that. For some of you, this has to do with relationships and partnerships, and you bringing things into balance where you're no longer affected by external shit. You're more paying attention to what's going on within you. Do not get caught up in people and their projections, y'all. We talked about this. We talked about people will be projecting shit. We talked about people will be projecting a lot of shit. A lot of people are home right now, so there is nothing but way more time than usual to come up with some shit and project some shit, okay? Now, second week in, alchemy at work happening, you don't want to deal with that anymore. You don't want to deal with that anymore, right? You rocking with the star card. This is Aquarius energy, Gemini energy on here. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or dealing with a Gemini. Okay? I do want to say, however, I do want to say this. You need to be mindful of your emotions in the second week, however, because this orange card represents your sacral chakra, which is emotions, relationship, and the change that they're undergoing. And now, when it comes to with the Lover's card, and the Lover card is all about alignment of your values, your relationships, the partnerships, right? And this Lover card is represented by the purple background, which is pure energy coming in from source, right? This is you understanding and having a direct connection with your higher self, right? This is divine timing. So a lot of you, this journey that's right here, and even all of this quarantine, all of this, energy that we're in right now, a lot of this is divine timing to slow some things down. Or let me just say it this way. This energy that we're in is giving a lot of people the opportunity, okay? Is giving a lot of people the opportunity maybe to tap in and look at some aspects of things that they may not have done, right? Or they may not have necessarily wanted to, right? Being able now to be at home and having to deal with someone and face all of the, all of the things that maybe you may not have necessarily, wanted to face, because all you had to do was go to work and come home and pretend like nothing. Now you're in a space with someone, or maybe now that you have to work in even a closer space with someone, because hours have changed, so now your work shift, where you wasn't seeing this person, now you are, is putting you in a position where you may have to master some things, okay? Now, with that being said, the Five of Swords energy, especially when it's showing up in reverse, I want you guys to be mindful that you have the opportunity to let go of shit that's not phasing you. Don't get caught up in other people's shit as we're moving through the second week. That's not what you want to do. That is not what you want to do. Okay? Yep. It's saying here, by the second week, you are operating in love. This is where love begins. And I really want to say it's love of self. I really feel like this is love of self for a lot of you, okay? This is self-love. A lot of people are going to be operating on self-love, okay? So, first week, you got strength popping in. Second week, you got power. Operating in patience on the first week, right? Operating more in love on the second week. A lot of things that's happening right now, Capricorn, is divine timing. Please know that, okay? By the third week, okay, you have accelerated motion in some things. It kind of feel like you're going to be tapped in, where you're now able to see, I want to say see things clearly that you may not have seen before. Boom, I said it. Third eye, perception. Your perception of some things have changed by the third week, okay? Yep. There's been major transformation by the third week if you're open to that. Okay, major transformation by the third week if you were open to that. Okay. Verify for Capricorns. Yeah, and I kind of feel, because the Eight of Coins came out in reverse, I kind of feel like for some of you, This could have been maybe letting go of things that you no longer feel like you need to invest in because you have not yielded return, or you're really just waking up to see that that's not going anywhere and it's not going to produce anything, right? And you've now opened up your eyes and seen this. And for some of you, you've clearly communicated this because you could have been dealing with someone that was very, I want to say, domineering or maybe even abusive with their power. Okay? Yep. You're in a place now where you're ready to celebrate and move past all of this. You're going to choose to do something differently, okay? We got solar plexus energy popping up here. You're going to choose to operate in your will. You're going to communicate clearly, and you're going to shut some things down is what I'm hearing, my wonderful Capricorns, okay? You will be shutting some things down. I really want to say that Capricorns seem to be very, very protective of their energy right now, right? I kind of feel like Capricorns feel very protective of their energy right now because by the fourth week, we're talking about major shadow work here. Balancing your emotions and your logical side, okay? Going within and really figuring out why you do some of the things that you do. I'm really talking about you being able to operate from a higher place of self. Woo! Destiny. Yeah. Some of you, like, what's going on now just globally is putting some of you in a place where you're really thinking about the next level. What's next? Where am I moving towards? You know? And Capricorns are planners. You guys are foundational people. So if shit is chaotic right now, you need to know foundationally, like, how you moving. Ooh. Yeah, I got crown chakra work. Can I just say something right here? I should have just did this one deck only. I really feel like Capricorns, I really feel like y'all about y'all business right now. Whatever you need spiritually to gain to get you to the next level, that's what y'all about right now, and that's what y'all taking it right now, okay? Be open to, I want to say, the beautiful elements that's coming in, especially elements in love. I kind of feel like some of you are going to be tapping in either to something that you love and enjoy, or maybe even with someone that you love and enjoy. If you're already in a relationship, that relationship can go to a whole nother level. Come on now, Ten of Cups energy. If you're not in a relationship, you can find your Ten of Cups. Woo, baby. Okay? You got the Tower card in reverse, honey. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. The Tower card does not always have to represent, I want to say, devastation and destruction. All right? The Tower card can represent you taking the effort to change the things that needs to be changed. Right? Now, for some of you, this has been a difficult process because you've been fearing doing that, and you may have felt like you did not have the strength to do so. Whether it's emotionally or you didn't have the will to do it, okay? You don't have the will to do it, right? Just know, all right, yeah, because whatever this is, this journey's been painful. It's been painful. It's been painful. For some of you, you may have operated a little bit in your ego, you know, aka, you know, you could have been a little bit too much in your feelings and really not understanding of how this was going to pan out for you spiritually, okay? For some of you, what you needed to do was have the patience and go through this shit so you can learn what you needed to learn. You got your Ten of Cups popping up here for you to have. Some of you are still afraid of the change because you started off the month really thinking that you may not have had the strength to do or to be, or to even, yep, look at this, yep. You got somebody trying to come in here, even though some of you are in pain, you got somebody coming in with an offer here. You got somebody coming in with an offer. Now, the question is, like I said, this doesn't have to be a romantic offer. This can be an offer of financial stability, okay? This can be an offer of financial stability, all right? Now, let me just tell you something right now. Whatever you feel the hardship is, or whatever difficult situation you feel like you've had to go through this month, okay? I want you to understand that you're finna break through from all of that, okay? Or whatever painful situation, you got the Knight of Cups coming in here and offer, or maybe even you're thinking on the thing, your imagination, followed by the Devil card in reverse. You're breaking free emotionally. Something is being broken this month. Emotionally, you are going to be breaking something this month. May it be the way you think of a person, may it be the way you think of a situation, may it be the way you think of yourself. There are going to be things within this month that you will be gaining spiritual strength from. You're starting out a little strong this month, and you're ending in a wonderful place this month. When, you know, for some of you, shadow work, you may not, okay, so for some of you may have a difficult time when it comes to this shadow work if you're not being honest with yourself. But if you're being honest with yourself, you'll be able to break free from some shit this month. Solidifying the timeline, aka solidifying the new cycle that you've signed up for. Okay? Now, I don't know if any of you watched the live, but I gave a story of this young lady, beautiful young lady, kind young lady. But this young lady is also trapped in a timeline that is not beneficial for any person at this stage of the game that really wants to understand their purpose and why they're here. With the nature and the climate of the world right now, this young lady have not left her house in over 2 months. Everything is ordered. And then boxed up, and then the garbage is then taken out by someone else. However, over 2 months have not interacted physically with anyone or stepped out of the house. True story. Okay. Now I say that story to say you can also be locked up and trapped for months, for years, within your emotions. Within your thoughts, right? Allow this month, especially with all of the transits that's happening right now in the heavens. There's some amazing transits that are happening that if you ride the energy of these transits, you can be in such a beautiful place, okay? So there's some work going on here for all right now, okay? This pause that we're all on is giving people an opportunity to pause and look at self, okay? This right now should be more about you, learning and figuring out who you are. Because, baby, listen, I'm telling y'all right now, we talked about this energy last year. We talked about when Saturn and all of these major planets went direct again, all of the change that was coming in. We talked about the energy being slow ball for some. For some, it was going to be a ricochet effect. For some, it was going to be dead smack in your face. We talked about this energy not only being negative energy, but positive energy. What we're going to start talking about in the lives is the negative and positive energy and how you can use both to propel you to where you want to go. Because there's no such thing as good and evil. There's no such thing as I can't have unless you think there's good and evil or you can't have. When you're operating with this right here that is asking you with alchemy, my loves, okay? When you're operating with this type of alchemy, you can take any situation, the worst situation, and you can change it and make it pay you and work for your highest and greatest good. And that's what y'all are operating within this month. But you're going to have to be honest with yourself, because I'm going to tell y'all now, y'all got a lot of ego up in here, Capricorns. You got a lot of ego up in here, okay? And you got some feelings up in here. You got a lot of ego, but you got some feelings up in here with this sacral energy and this heart chakra card, okay? I just want to say this like real talk. And y'all going to be doing a lot of communication. This is where you're going to have to pay attention and listen to your higher self. Sometimes it's not warranted to repeat yourself, or sometimes it's not warranted to argue with someone that you know you're not going to win the argument, because they don't give a shit about your opinion anyway. So choose wisely, okay? Just choose wisely. Growth. Your destiny, where you want to go, what you want your life to be like right now, that's what's in the making. Look at what's going on in the world. That's what's in the making. Okay? All right, my lovelies. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope this was helpful. Okay? I hope this was helpful. I'm still getting the subscription aspect of the channel together. That's going to come roll out at a later time this month. Okay? I'm going to see y'all in y'all next video. Y'all got all 4 weeks. You have all 4 weeks. This is not, I don't have to do like, everything is an option for you guys right now. Everything is an option. Your choice how you want to proceed, however. Okay? Your choice how you want to proceed. Don't let the past stop you from experiencing something beautiful in your future. Okay? All right, my wonderful Capricorns, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. Remember, remember, out of darkness comes light, okay? You can't get to the other side without walking through some shit, okay? You can't get enlightenment without first going through some dark shit, okay? Even the seeds have to die to the dark, okay? You got to plant them in some dirt, cover them, wet them, water them, okay? You don't think the seeds be like, it's dark and cold and and wet? Come on now. As above, so below. The same process that we got to go through, even the seeds got to go through, honey. Okay? You look at one apple seed. Can you think one apple seed can produce 1,000 apples? You look at that apple seed, you don't even think that apple can grow a tree and produce apples by looking at that seed. Right? Come on. You planted some seeds. They starting to take root now, okay? All right, my wonderful Capricorns, I love you guys much. Make sure that you pay attention to your moon sign also, because it's going to allow you to get some information about your emotions and how you operate emotionally, okay? With that being said, set your notification buttons, my lovely, so you can make sure you catch me when I'm doing live spiritual conversations or relationship chronicles, as well as the daily vibrational videos. They go up at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, okay? Bye, my lovelies. I'm going to see y'all in your next video. Bye, guys.